What? Why do you just scream at me all the time? What? Okay, you want me to just hold you like this while I talk? Yeah. Hey, what's up? I'm Allie. This is Phoenix, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing my June book haul. 13 things to show you guys. I have the books that I received, and then also some library books that I snuck in and got. So let's go ahead and get into this. One of the first things that I bought, I actually bought this in May and it took forever to come here because I ordered Waterstones. This is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. So of course this is the prequel to The Hunger Games and follows President Snow way back in the day. He's trying to make a name for his family and he becomes part of one of the people involved in the games. I don't know, but this edition is really beautiful. It's got this beautiful snake on the inside cover, which was the main reason I wanted it, to be honest. So yeah, I've been seeing a lot of mixed things about this, so we'll see. It's much larger than I anticipated. I am not excited about that. So then I got my book of the month, and the book of the month that I ended up getting was Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. This is one of my most anticipated releases of the year. I love Riley Sager, one of my absolute favorite kind of mystery thriller writers. As you can tell, I have currently lent this out to a friend. I plan on listening to it anyway. So this follows Maggie, and basically when her family was much younger, they had kind of lived in this Victorian style house and they ended up fleeing in the dead of night, and her father ended up writing a very successful book that was about the horrors that they experienced in this house. So I believe it's years later and she inherits the house after his death, and she decides she's going to renovate it and get rid of it because she doesn't care, but as she's there she starts to experience some of the things that might have happened in his book. This sounds so good. I've been really into mystery thrillers that are kind of based around like parent authors. Didn't know that was a thing that I enjoyed, but I do. One of those overly specific things that I apparently really like. Oh, I do want to say that I did actually cancel my Book of the Month subscription. If you guys didn't see, basically they had kind of been called out about their inclusiveness of Black authors, and apparently they had been deleting some comments from people who were calling them out, and then later on they did post out kind of the actions that they're going to be taking to better diversify their kind of reps as well as books. I do believe that they were one of the few places before that were promoting marginalized authors, so at the time I had decided I was going to stay with them and kind of see if they were going to take action, but since then I've decided to kind of put my subscription on pause. They did tell me that I am no longer an affiliate, which is fine by me. Basically at the time they were like, you can stay or you can cancel. I've just decided I'm going to cancel for now. Even though I really like the service, I will wait to see if they plan on actually doing things with these actions and then continue from there. So just letting you know, just want to be straightforward with you guys. So I probably won't be having Book of the Month things for a while until I see what they end up doing. Then we have the Fairy Loot book that I got this month was an Incendiary. Beautiful red-orange pages, which your girl really likes. So I'm really into the red-orange this season. All about it. I think it's because I tend to be more neutral, and I think that that just really compliments me better. I don't know. This is about Renata, who's a memory thief, and she had been taken by the king and used to kind of fulfill some of his terrible things. But now she's working kind of as a rebel, as a whisperer, as a spy against the crown. And the boy, who is a commander of hers and also commander of her heart, he is kidnapped, and therefore she has to carry out his orders on her own. Returning to the palace stirs some memories that she has as well, and she finds that it uncovers a secret that could change the fate of the kingdom. So then I was totally surprised in the Unplugged book box to see A Song Below Water. I'd actually been wanting to buy this. It seems really nice. I wasn't expecting how short it was. So this is about two friends kind of navigating in high school together, and one of them is a siren and she kind of has to hide that. That is until there has been some siren murders happening, and she actually accidentally lets her siren's voice be heard. I'm assuming that she probably comes under fire for possibly being part of these murders. Okay, then we have a mini birthday haul. If you guys didn't know, I turned 27 this year. So I did treat myself to at least one book, and I ended up getting A Song of Wraiths and Ruin. This is, every time I film a video, I just like forget how to talk. Why does this happen every single time? I've been calling it Wraiths and Ruin, but I don't think that's it. Anyway, this has one of the most gorgeous covers. Like, I know the camera is not going to do this justice. It has this really beautiful gold embellishing, not really embellishing, but just kind of foiling on it, and it's on the sides. Oh, it's just absolutely stunning. I've been hearing absolutely amazing things about this. It was one of my most anticipated releases of the year. So this follows Malik, and he decides that he's going to escape with his sisters in order to start a new life. That is until one of his younger sisters is actually kidnapped by a spirit. A vengeful spirit abducts his younger sister. So he strikes up a deal that he is going to kill the crown princess in exchange for her freedom. I can hear everything that you do. Okay. Well, anyway, the princess has been dealing with issues of her own. Basically, her mother has been assassinated, and she decides that she is going to resurrect her mother, but she needs the beating heart of a king. So, there's actually a competition, and she decides that she is going to offer her hand in marriage to whoever wins this competition. Malik, I'm assuming that's how you say that, has kind of wiggled his way into this competition. So, we're gonna see how things go. It sounds really good. I love anything with a good competition storyline. So, and I received 3 books in the mail for my birthday from Chris. Chris is always so lovely, always sending me stuff. So, he sent me The Library of the Unwritten, the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. I will never get this title right on the first try. And then also the Modern Fairy Tales, which is a chonker. An absolute chonker. I did not expect this to be quite this large, but I do believe that this is Holly Black's kind of collection of stories that, like, she had originally published these separate, and I do believe that these are just together. So, and there's a new short story inside, but I think that these are kind of just all in one, and I do believe this is the same world as The Cruel Prince, but that's all I really know, and I know a lot of people really enjoyed this series. The Southerners Book Clubs, oh my god, the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. I honestly don't really know what this is about. My dog just has slobber prints all over it for some reason. I love the coloring. I love this color. It's got like a little public library thing here. I just love those little details. So this is about Patricia, and she apparently feels pretty left out. Her husband is a workaholic, and she, you know, just doesn't have much to do. So she joins a book club where they talk about more horror type things, and they'll talk about kind of murders and things like that. And one day she is viciously attacked by an elderly neighbor, which brings the neighbor's handsome nephew, James, into her life. So he makes her feel things that she hasn't felt in years, but there's been children going missing on the other side of town, and she thinks he has something to do with it. Sounds pretty interesting. I haven't seen anyone's review of that yet, or maybe because I haven't been looking, but so I don't know. Is it good? Is it not? You guys let me know if you've read it. And then The Library of the Unwritten. I'm so excited about this. I had originally kind of had this on my kind of maybe interested in, and then I saw people picking it up. Did we all just like randomly see this book suggested to us at one time? I don't know. But so many people were hyping it up and saying how good it was. And I believe this is The Library of the Unwritten in Hell is the actual like title of the series. So I'm very, very excited about this. I love this cover. Stunning. I love things that are kind of about libraries and books inside of books. So I kind of want to do a video series where I read books that are based around books. We'll see. Not inspired by a story, but that are based around actual like multitudes of books. So I don't know. Is that something that would interest people? I don't know. Book inception. So Claire was named head librarian of the Unwritten Wing, a space in hell where all the stories unfinished by their authors reside. So every story I've ever started is there. Great. Good to know. Her job consists mainly of repairing and organizing books, but also keeping an eye on restless stories that risk materializing as characters and escaping the library. When a hero escapes from his book and goes off in search of its author, she must track him down and capture him. That is, until this goes horribly wrong, and they are attacked by an angel who believes that they hold the Devil's Bible. So the Devil's Bible is apparently a weapon that could reshape heaven, hell, and earth. This sounds so good. So good. I would say I don't like things about religion, but I like things based around hell. What does that say about me? Okay, let's talk about the library books that I got. So the library is technically closed, but I have a key to the library, so I kind of snuck in and took out some books. Oops. Anyway, so one of the ones that I got was A Blade So Black. This is Alice in Wonderland, but it's like Buffy meets Alice in Wonderland. They even compare those in the books, and it is just so interesting. It mostly takes place in a city, and it's about this girl who can see nightmares, which come from Wonderland, and she's being trained by Hatta. He's been exiled from Wonderland, and basically she is going to, she has to be trained on these to go in and kill the nightmares before they can make it into, like, the human realm. But there is someone back from the history of Wonderland, and they are threatening her friends and her family and things like that. So she, yeah, she has to kind of go into Wonderland and track down this person and save her friends. So I really enjoyed it. I've already read it. I really enjoyed it, and I'm eager to get to the next one. Next we have Black Enough, and this is a collection of short stories. It is about being young and black in America. So yeah, I thought this would be interesting. It's been a while since I've read a short story collection. I think Books and Lala really liked this one as well, and I tend to like her short story collection recommendations. Next, I picked up Pet. This is a really short story. I'm actually thinking about using this for Cramathon, which starts very soon. I'm a host, I should know these things. A world where monsters don't exist, at least that's what Redemption has been told. It is until a monster shows up out of a painting of her mother's named Pet. And monster shows up and is basically trying to hunt, or Pet shows up and is trying to hunt down a monster in the world. So Redemption is basically trying to uncover the truth while protecting her friends. But she's like, how do you fight a monster if no one believes that it's real? So I've been seeing really good things about this recently. I do believe that the author is non-binary. I do know that their pronouns are they, their. Then I was actually doing some things for social media at my work, and I had been hearing about Get a Life with Chloe Brown, but then when I actually looked into it and was posting about it, I was like, this sounds damn good. So Chloe Brown has nearly died, or so she thinks, and it's made her kind of reconsider the things that she wants to do in life. So she makes a list of all the things that she wants to do in order to get a life, and one of them is to have meaningless and thoroughly enjoyable sex. So basically she wants to be a badass, but doesn't know how she's going to do it herself. So she needs a teacher, and she thinks she knows just the man for the job. Ed is a handyman with tattoos, a motorcycle, and more sex appeal than 10,000 Hollywood heartthrobs. So she tries to enlist him in her mission to be a rebel. She finds out what lies really beneath his rough exterior, but I've heard really excellent things about this. A lot of people are saying it's like one of their favorite books of the year, that it's witty, that it's fun, that it's realistic. So I'm very excited about this, and yet I'm all about romance in the summer, so I'm hoping to get to that very soon. And then the last book that I have is Slay. Now originally I didn't think I was interested in this because I do think this is more of a gamer type novel. I personally have only ever read Ender's Game and absolutely despised it, so I've kind of avoided them since then, but I'm ready to give it a try again, okay? Kira goes home after she's an honor student to join hundreds of thousands of black gamers who duel on an online role-playing card game called Slay. No one knows that she is the game developer, but when a teen in Kansas City is murdered over a dispute in the Slay world and news reaches the mainstream media, Slay is labeled racist, exclusionist, violent hub for thugs and criminals, possibly being sued for anti-white discrimination. So she must preserve her secret identity and also harness what it means to be unapologetically black in a world intimidated by blackness. So this, I feel like, just sounds so good. I definitely think that it is a harder topic than definitely Ender's Game dealt with, honestly. But I think that this is just going to be such an impactful read once I read it. Plus, this cover is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I'm pretty excited about this one as well. And that is it. So that is it. That is all the books that I have for you guys today. Let me know if you've read any of these, which ones I should read first, what I should get to. I am excited. Like, this is the most excited I've been about a haul in a long time. Like, I want to read all these books, like, tomorrow. I probably won't, but I want to. So, I hope you guys have liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe to see future book hauls from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next one. Bye!